A quick disclosure, I earn a commission if you click the link in the description of this video and form your LLC with Busy. So, you want to start an LLC in New Jersey but don't know where to begin? Well, I've got you covered. In this video, I'll walk you through the essential steps to form your LLC with insights on why each step matters. Whether you're a new entrepreneur or looking to formalize your business, this will make the process clear and simple. And guess what? It can be done in just a few minutes. Plus, I'll share some helpful tips to help you avoid common mistakes and unnecessary fees. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to avoid these common pitfalls and set up your LLC the right way. Now, let me tell you why starting an LLC in New Jersey is a smart move. It's all about protecting your personal assets and saving on taxes. With an LLC, your home and car are safe from business liabilities. And the tax flexibility, it's a game changer. You can pass profits through to members without corporate level taxes. Trust me, it's a big deal. But here's the thing, do-it-yourself LLC formation can be risky. You might lose liability protection or face surprise fees if you're not careful. That's why I'm super excited to show you how professional help can make this whole process smoother. So let's get started. Naming your LLC. More than just a cool title. Alright, let's dive into one of the most important and exciting parts of starting your LLC, choosing a name. This isn't just about picking something that sounds cool. Your LLC name is your business's first impression, and in New Jersey, there are some specific rules you need to follow. First things first, your LLC name must include the words Limited Liability Company or the abbreviation LLC. And this is not just a suggestion. It's the law. But don't worry, you've got options. You can go with Limited Liability Company spelled out, or just keep it short and sweet with LLC at the end of it. Now, here's where it gets a little bit tricky. Your name needs to be unique. The state of New Jersey won't let you use a name that's too similar to an existing business. Trust me, you don't want to go through all the trouble of setting up your LLC only to have your application rejected because someone beat you to the punch with a similar name. So, how do you make sure your awesome name idea isn't already taken? Well, I've got you covered. New Jersey has this super handy business name search tool. Let me explain to you how it works. You just type in your desired name, hit search, and voila, you will see if it's available or not. But here's a pro tip. This tool is really sensitive to things like punctuation and spacing, so if you're not finding what you're looking for, try a few different variations. Now you're probably thinking, can't I just use any name I want? Well, not exactly. New Jersey has some rules about certain words you can't use. For example, if you're thinking of calling your LLC Bank of New Jersey or New Jersey Insurance Company, think again. Words like bank, insurance, or attorney are off limits unless you've got special licensing. The state doesn't want anyone getting confused about what kind of business you're running. But why does this all matter so much? Well, let me tell you, your LLC name isn't just a legal requirement. It's the foundation of your brand identity. It's how customers will remember you, how they'll find you online, and how they'll talk about you to their friends. A good name can make your business stand out, while a bad one can hold you back. And here's something a lot of people don't realize. Even if the state approves your name, you could still run into trademark issues down the line. The New Jersey Division of Revenue doesn't check for trademark conflicts, so that's on you. You don't want to build your brand up only to get a cease and desist letter from another company, right? So what's the secret to choosing a great LLC name? Think about your business goals, your target audience, and what makes your company unique. You want a name that's memorable, easy to spell, and gives people an idea of what you do. And once you got that perfect name, well, don't wait around. Here's a pro tip that could save you a ton of headaches later. Securing a matching domain name as soon as possible. Now, even if you're not ready to launch a website right away, having that domain locked down means no one else can snatch it up. It's a small step that can make a big difference in establishing your online presence. And if you're not quite ready to file your LLC paperwork, but you've got that perfect name, well, New Jersey lets you reserve your name for up to 120 days for a small fee. It's like putting a dibs on your business name while you get everything else in order. Your LLC's legal lifeline: appointing a registered agent. Now, let's talk about something that might not sound exciting at first, but trust me, it's super important for your LLC: appointing a registered agent. Now, you might be wondering, what the heck is a registered agent? Well, I'm glad you asked. A registered agent is basically your LLC's official point of contact with the state. They're the ones who receive all the important legal documents and official communications on behalf of your business. In New Jersey, it's not just a nice to have, it's actually required by law. Now, here's where it gets interesting. When you're setting up your LLC, you have two main options for your registered agents. You can use your personal address, or you can go with a professional service. Let me break it down for you. Using your personal address might first seem like the easiest option. After all, it's free, right? But here's the catch. Your address becomes public record. That means anyone can look it up. Not great if you value your privacy. On the flip side, using a professional registered agent service keeps your personal information private. But that's not the only benefit. These services are available during regular business hours to accept important documents. So even if you're on vacation or in a meeting, you won't miss anything crucial. Let me give you a real-world example. Imagine you're out of town and someone decides to sue your LLC. If you're your own registered agent, that legal notice might just sit in your mailbox. But with a professional service, they'll make sure you know about it right away so you can respond on time. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. Can't I just use a PO box? Sorry, but that won't go. In New Jersey, your registered agent needs to have a physical address in the States. No PO boxes allowed. And here's something else to consider. Using a professional registered agent service often comes with some pretty sweet perks. Many of the services offer compliance reminders. That means they'll give you a heads up when it's time to file important paperwork or renew licenses. Trust me, that can save you a ton of headaches down the road. But wait, there is more. A lot of these services also offer mail forwarding. So if you're running your business from home or you travel a lot, they can make sure you get all your important documents wherever you are. Now you're probably thinking, this all sounds great, but how much is this going to cost me? Well, you might be surprised. Professional registered agent services are usually pretty affordable. It's a small price to pay for the peace of mind and convenience you get. Now, let's talk about reliability for a second. When you're your own registered agent, you need to be available during business hours every day. Miss an important document, and you could face some serious consequences. But a professional service, they're always there, always reliable. And here's another thing to consider. What happens if you move? Well, if you're your own registered agent and you change addresses, you'll need to update your information with the state. Forget to do that, and you could miss important notices. With a professional service, you don't have to worry about that. I can't stress enough how important this decision is. Your registered agent plays a crucial role in keeping your LLC compliant and informed. It's not just about receiving mail, it's about managing the legal aspects of your business, which can get pretty complex. From paperwork to protection, filing, and beyond. So, now that we've covered the basics of naming your LLC and appointing a registered agent, let's dive into the actual filing process. This is where things start to get real. First up, we need to file the business formation application. In New Jersey, this is all done online through their business formation portal. It's pretty straightforward, but there are a few things you need to know. The filing fee is $125. Not too bad considering what you're getting. When you're filing out the form, make sure you have all your information ready. You'll need details like your LLC name, registered agent info, and the names of your members or managers. Once you submit the application, the state will review it. If everything checks out, they'll issue you a certificate confirming your LLC's existence. This certificate is super important. It's basically like your LLC's birth certificate. You'll need it to get your EIN and open a business bank account. But here's where a lot of people drop the ball. They think they're done after filing the initial paperwork, but there is another crucial step: creating an operating agreement. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. Is this really necessary? It's not even required by law in New Jersey. Trust me, it is absolutely worth doing. An operating agreement is basically the rule book for your LLC. It outlines how your business will be run, who is responsible for what, and how decisions will be made. Think of it as a roadmap for your business's future. Without one, you're basically driving blind. And here's why it's so important. Let's say you start your business with a friend. Everything's great at first, but then you disagree on a big thing. Without an operating agreement, you might end up in a messy legal battle. But with one, you have clear guidelines on how to resolve the conflicts. And get this, even though New Jersey doesn't require it, many banks will ask to see your operating agreements when you're opening a business account. They want to know your business is legit and well organized. So having one ready can save you a big headache down the line. Now, I promised you a little known fact, and here it is. Getting your EIN, that's your employer identification number, is way easier than most people think. You can do it online for free through the IRS website. And the best part, it only takes a few minutes. You'll get your EIN right away in most cases. And why is it such a big deal? Well, your EIN is like a social security number, but for your business. You need it to open a bank account, file taxes, and hire employees. Having it right away means you can start doing business immediately. No waiting around for paperwork to process. Filing your paperwork correctly, creating a solid operating agreement, and getting your EIN quickly, these are the building blocks of a strong, legally compliant LLC. They might seem like small details, but they can make a huge difference in protecting your business and setting you up for success. Your blueprint for LLC success. All right, let's wrap this up with some crucial advice. So, maintaining your LLC's legal status is super important. The number one thing, keep your business and personal finances separate. It's not just about being organized, it's about protecting your personal assets. If you mix your money, you could lose that liability protection we talked about earlier. And remember, your LLC needs some TLC to stay compliant. File that annual report on time and keep your records up to date. It's not hard, but it's super important. Now, if all this sounds like a lot to handle, don't worry. I've got a solution that'll make your life way easier. Click the link in the description of this video to check out Busy. They'll set up your LLC, handle all the paperwork, and even provide a registered agent service. Trust me, it's worth it for the peace of mind alone. So, what are you waiting for? Start your LLC journey today. Good luck with your LLC, and thank you so much for watching this video.